So I'm going to show you today how to repair an air-powered crossing arm on a school bus. This one has already been disassembled. This side has the hinge. This side is the side where the air comes in. And what we're trying to do is the spring has to go back on this side where the air comes in. And what had happened, the reason we took it off, was because this plate was cracked. And we just hammered it back in place. And what that plate holds is this. There's no washer or anything that comes with it, so we added. Will it work? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to try it. So once you have this in place, like so, then you have to take and compress this spring down and get that bolt to line up with the welded on nut down there. Okay, so I was able to get the spring compressed by myself. So what I did was I actually put have a piece of fabric under here, and I put it on the floor, and I put my wrench on here, my hand on top with the wrench underneath, and once the nut lined up with the bolt, I just turned it. It's a little bit of a struggle, but I got it on. So here is the spring. It's on with our new washers. As you can see, our bladder has retracted, and now it's just a matter of getting the plates all back on. Okay, so I have the back plate on. I have all the plate that goes right here and the nuts that were there. And then if you're looking from the back of this, while it's on the bus, the bottom right and the top left corners get these things that'll hold the cover on. So now I have my two washers. They're back on, and I'm gonna replace all the nuts that were there. Okay, the nuts have been replaced, and they are all snug. The next thing I need to do is put the hinge back on. So the hinge will go on like this, so it closes. This is the top of the bracket, this is the bottom. And when your crossing arm closes, you need to go from the open position down to the closed position. So that's what I'm going to install next. It takes a nut and washer, or a nut and bolt up on the top and the bottom. And it also gets, make sure you don't forget these, they go in here to make sure that it easily slides. Got the crossing arm plate put back on. I do recommend putting the pin down through the hinge prior to adding the nut and bolt that holds it on the top and the bottom. I did have to fight with that quite a bit. And is it the right, did I go in the right order? I don't know, to be honest. This is my first time ever doing this, but I'm hoping maybe it'll possibly help somebody else. This is all put back together. The spring is inside this cover. And it sucks it, pulls it towards it from this side so your crossing arm closes.
Some of the tools that I used for this project, I used a needle nose, ratchet, wrenches. I used 1/2 inch, 7/16, and 3/8.